Hello and welcome to Oulu, Finland for the speed finals of the UIAA Youth and Seniors European Championships. So now it's the final run of the girls. This is Lily Boyer-Spoof, whose previous best was 46.92. She's really going for it. She's got the enthusiasm. She's got the technique. First year competing. Let's see. Almost at the timing, Matt. Come on, one more. Has she got it? 39.16. 10 seconds faster than her previous best. Next up, Lumi Pelika, the youngest of all athletes competing today. Just rolls her shoulders. Make sure she's warmed up, gets that right foot into position, ready to run up this ramp. Great to see so much enthusiasm and fighting spirit from these young athletes. Pelika absolutely going for it. Previous best was 36.76. Definitely looking faster than that. Let's see, only another meter to go. Come on. Gets the timing, Matt. 30.63 seconds. That's the final run of Evgenia Savitskaya. And it's just this very calm technique we're seeing here. Almost flawless. Very fast indeed. Let's see. 25.62 was her previous best, and this is 22.28 seconds. She'll be very happy with that. That cements her first place. She will take the gold in the under 16 girls. Maxim Andreev. Super fast start there now as he hits the vertical section of the ice tower. Unfortunately, that's going to cost him. Just got a little bit stuck there. Previous best, 22.33. But those earlier sticking points may have cost him. Let's see, gets the timing, Matt. 28.19 seconds. Not as fast as his second run. This is Mikhail Sisulitin, and very, very fast athlete indeed. So watch closely, because blink and he'll be at the top. Very fast indeed. He's also got this Russian floating technique. Just seems to effortlessly fly up the wall. 15.48 seconds. It's his fastest run. So last up is Roman Shubin. One tool in the ice. And he's off. Just racing up there. Running up the ice. Literally just running up a vertical wall of ice. Incredible to see. Very fast indeed. And that is 13 seconds exactly. 0.9 seconds faster than his previous best. And that secures his win of the under 16s in the men. And this is Elizaveta Smedova, currently lying in third place.
Ready, attention.
Previous best, 23.07 seconds. Can she improve on that with this run? And the answer is no. So Olga Vuleg-Zanina now steps up. Previous youth champion. We're going to see her triumph again today. Currently in second place. Previous best was 19.68. Done well to recover, but this doesn't look like a winning run. Great recovery, though, from Vuleg-Zanina. 22.49 seconds. So she will walk away with a second place, however. And last up is Daria Glotova, whose first place is secure. The only time to beat is her own, which is 18.61 seconds. And with a start like that, it looks like she means business. She wants to get faster. She wants to do better. Last time around, she got her pick stuck. What kind of time can she get? 16.54 seconds. That is the fastest run from all the under-19 females. A couple of seconds faster than her previous run of 18.61. And that secures her win today. She becomes the youth champion, European youth champion. We saw from Epic TV Matt Groom injure himself when he had a go on the cess. But this is Zaka Novozalev making a lightning strike start up this vertical tower. A little bit of a pause there, recovers, gets a timing mat, 14.42. This is Alexander Zaganov from Russia, 17 years old. 13.18 was his previous best. This is looking very fast indeed. Is it enough to get him into first place? 11.78 seconds, and the answer is no, it's not, but it does get him second. So Danila Naumov now. First place is assured, but the time to beat is 10.83, which was a super fast, and this is looking even faster. Incredible performance here. He's absolutely flying up there. Oh. 11.51 seconds. Amazingly, not quite as fast as his first run. It was absolutely flawless. So Anna Pavliuk is next. 15.79 was her previous best. Currently lying in second place. Sprints up the ramp. Upwards and upwards, those legs spinning. Nice cadence going here. And it really is a running cadence that she's got. 15.86. Yulia Filatova now about to begin her third and final run. 16.09 was her previous. Filatova, very determined indeed. Look at her go. Races up the ramp. Now she's flying up this part. Absolutely going for it. With a stumble, recovers. Back on it. Fighting hard. Gets the timing mat. 14.09 seconds. That takes her into second place. Now, Irina Dubotsova. Now, 13.50 was her previous best. So her first place is secured. Can she improve on her time? Maybe not. That was a little bit of an unplanned wait there. 15.29, not as fast as her 13.50 run. Under 21 European Youth Champion 2022. This man is fast, and you might miss him if you have to blink again. Super fast start. Look at him go. Just flying up this route. He's already going to be at the timing mat. Just a few more meters. The camera can barely keep up with him. 10.55. So he's on the podium. 11.40. Third in the under-21s at the World Championships. He's just waiting for... And there goes the beat, and he's off. He managed to make it onto the vertical wall, and he's already halfway up it, nearing the meters are closing in. Just a couple more. Gets the timing mat. Very fast time from Pavel Shubin. winning worthy times. Danila Bikulov exhales the nerves, closes his eyes. One last exhalation before he begins his ascent. Very fast indeed. Absolutely flying. He's determined. He's absolutely going for it. Gets the time. Matt, oh, he's at cross. 10.32, but it's enough to get him into the lead. Julia Filatova now. Steely look of concentration there from Filatova. Very determined indeed. Look at her go. Races up the ramp. Now she's flying up this part. Absolutely going for it. With a stumble, recovers. Back on it. Fighting hard. Gets the timing, Matt. 14.09 seconds. Irina Dubovtseva, 20 years old. Whoa, that's so fast. Just runs up the ramp. Has she actually placed an ice tool yet? Just flying up there. It's almost like she's being winched up. She's so fast. Previous time was 14.97. And this is 13.50. So she's managed to shave half a second off her previous run. Natalia Savitskaya. She won in Saspe. Can she add European world champion to world youth champion? Let's see. It's fast. 12.79. And that puts her into the lead. So he's on the podium. 11.40. Third in the under-21s at the World Championships. It's just waiting for... And there goes the beat, and he's off. He managed to make it onto the vertical wall, and he's already halfway up it, nearing the meters are closing in. Just a couple more. Gets the timing, Matt. Very fast time from Pavel Shubin. 10.36. Winning worthy times. Danila Bikulov exhales the nerves, closes his eyes. One last exhalation before he begins his ascent. Very fast indeed. Absolutely flying. He's determined. He's absolutely going for it. Gets the time. Matt, oh, he's at cross. 10.32. Nemov, 37 years old. 11.16 was his previous. Can he do it? Can he recover? So far, so good. Looking strong. He means business. He's giving it his all. That could be a very competitive time indeed. 10.19. That goes into the lead from Anton Yemov. Now, this is a Lily Boyer-Spoof. Hopefully she's recovered from her efforts this morning where she was competing in the under-16 speed finals. And she came third. At the pro level, you often see athletes, you know, if they want to concentrate on the lead, they might pull out of the speed because it might drain their energy. But at this level, it's all about the mileage. No, she hasn't quite got the reach, has she? She's got it. Sticks it, quite dangerous. Now she's going for the Stein, like Ada. The other athletes all went for the side pull around the other side, but the Stein works for her. Only 12 years old, this girl. Got a good side hang there with the left. It's now or never. She's got to go for that move. Can she get it? No, it looks like the clock is going to time out now. Close, but not quite enough. We've got Lumi Pelika now, getting ready to begin her ascent at 12. She is the youngest competitor today. We saw her competing earlier in the speed finals. Looking very confident at moving through this first section on the ice. kind of two awkward moves on this to get around this arête, the corner. First, it's a kind of get on up onto the left, up the main face, and then in a little bit step back right again. A little bit of pick wobble going on there as she matches with the right, matches with the left. Body tension here, very important. Making sure those picks are weighted in the right direction. So now she reaches round to get that side pull. Now changes grip to hold it right at the bottom. Get the maximum reach to get that little bit of stone. Matches with the right. Now it's back on to the other side. Nice technique there, tensioning off, locking off with the left, reaching with the right. Getting those holds, kicking with the feet. Can't quite reach it. And she's off. Great performance there from Lumie Pelika at the end. Now, last climber is Evgenia Savitskaya in the under-16 category. She's 14 years old. She came 5th in the speed discipline. I haven't seen her so much on the youth circuit internationally, at least. So what things can we expect from this young Russian athlete? She's going straight for the Stein. She moves into first place with still a minute on the clock. Can she make it? Can she be the first to top, the first and only athlete to make the top? She's got 20 seconds to match both tools. She does. Great performance there from the Russian athlete. And now it's a Maxim Andreev. He has 4 minutes, beginning now to get as high as he possibly can on this technically challenging route. Has an array of different features and ice, volumes, little holds. Of course, strength training is something you have to be quite careful with teens, not to overdo it. Plenty of time yet to work on strength. Really, it's technique who is your friend, much more than strength. He goes around to the side. He's found the hold. Now is able to step around that corner like a pro. Already halfway up the route. Oh, a little bit of a wobble there from Andreev. Now he's flying up. Can he reach this next hold? Oh, it sticks. Expertly done. Can he do it? The time is running out. Maxim Andreev, he wants the top. The clock has stopped, but he's determined to push on. Got Nilo Inki. Now, he came 4th in Sasfe a few weeks ago. Lots of encouragement from below. Family, friends, teammates. Can you get that? He does. Now, what's he going to do here? Is he going to just Go for the Stein or reach around to the other side. Fishes for the hold. It's not quite on top, it's round to the side. Instead, he's going for the Stein. Has he got it? Looks pretty solid. It's good, and he steps around that corner as he's really giving it his all now. Halfway into his climb. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes remaining. Young 13-year-old. Oh no, and he's off. Great performance. Next up, Roman Shubin, younger brother of Pavel, 14 years old. So he needs to get to the 26th hold to move into the lead. Looking very confident there. Just walking up this ice. So based on previous performance, Roman is definitely in contention for a medal. Look how easily he's made that look. Dare say the extra height advantage perhaps helps him. Moving up quickly. Could we see our first top from a young Roman Shubin? Already a veteran, nearly barn-doored off that. So if he gets to stick this hold, he does. Expertly done and just hops over. A few more moves yet to go. 40 seconds remaining. We get a little glimpse there of the overhang. Matches both tools now. Just a couple of moves now away from topping. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Roman Shubin. Oh, it's a big fight. He'd done it. Not the most elegant reach, but he got it in the end. So he now tops and moves into first place. Starting off will be Meri Livak from Finland, Russia's Elizaveta Smedova, Johanna Turi from Finland, Ronja Kaila, also from Finland, and then Olga Vulegzanina, Tilda Kürkenvirta, Selina Bossard from Switzerland, and Daria Golotova from Russia. Over on the male side, the male under-19s, we have Piri Bjork, Jorge Veiga Rodriguez, Eno Robert Sergei, Javier Paredes Ramos, and Henok Garcia Montoya, comprising an all-Spanish lineup, Zakhar Novozelev from Russia, Danila Naumov, and Alexander Zagenov, also from Russia. And this is Olga Vulegzanina up next. Now she started. Let's see how she does this overhang. Ooh, nearly she got to keep the feet high. Now it's getting the next tool. Oh, she's going straight for that hold. Can she do it? Oh, sweet. Expertly done. Manages to avoid the whole need of sequencing through fig fours, fig nines. Manages to get that, swing the legs over in one go. That will have saved her a lot of time. So Olga narrowly missed out on a medal in Kirov in the youth championships there in 2020. She came fourth. Reaches up with the left. Really solid side hang there on that metal. Gets the quick draw. Looking very, very confident. There's Vulegzanina. Works the feet high as she can. And to step over left. Really strong moves here from Vologzanina. Oh, no, she's off. Commentator's curse, famous last words. Up until then, she was looking really strong and confident, moving well through the moves. 16-year-old Finnish athlete. Now, last year here in Oulu, she came third. That's the European Cup, not the youth event. This route really challenges all the skill sets that you required. Dry tooling, ice climbing, bouldering. Not sure if there are any dynos in this particular route. She manages to do that and get the next hold. Just looks down at her feet just to check they're okay. And she get the next quick draw. And she's going to get this next hold. Gets the pick in the little magic spot. Matches with the right. And the high point she needs to get to is 9.21. She's currently at 4.18. Big reach. Manages to get it. Matches with the left. Now it's about getting over this volume. 30. Oh, she's off. 36 remaining. Round of applause for Tilda Kirchenwerter. And this is now Daria Glotova preparing to rope up. His first overall last year in Kirov. The only World Tour stop last year. Made easy work of that traverse. Maria Tolokonina was once asked whether she got as much satisfaction from her students winning as she got from actually winning herself. And the answer that came back was an emphatic no. I prefer to win, she said. So Glotova has really had quite the winning streak. She was first here back in 2019 in the under-16s when Oulu hosted the World Championships. High point she has to get to is the 10th quick draw set by Tilda Kirchenwerter. And Daria Glotova already looking very, very threatening indeed. Just reaches over there. Quite awkward move there. A little bit of what's called a Gaston, where you sort of pull the arms apart. And she get this. She got the strength to make another go. There, she's done it. Good work there from Daria Glotova. Very impressive indeed now. This is the right hand on the volume. Her right leg into position. That 11th quick draw will take her into the lead. Daria Glotova now moves into first place. And she'll reach that. She needs to just reach a little bit further. She's got it. Very, very well done there from Daria Glotova. Really going for it now. Could we even see her top? 20 seconds remaining. Quick draw number 13. She's certainly giving herself an unassailable lead. She is the last female climber that she has with this climb won the gold. As the time comes to an end. So this is Jorge Vega Rodriguez, from Spain. Just tying in there. So, Vega Rodriguez is now on the route. Quite an awkward angle, that bit of stone. He just has a look around. He's not sure about it. Maybe it takes the tool that way round. It's an undercling, floating undercling. Not quite as secure as a stein, which is when the head of the axe is flush against the wall. Requires a lot of core stability. Looking pretty confident now as he steps out onto the overhanging section. Now this roof in total is 16 meters long. It's under 2 minutes remaining, so he's got time on the clock, but whether there's much time left in those arms and legs as the lactic acid builds up, he seems a little bit more secure at least now as he gets quick draw number 4. Hanging with one arm, matches with the right. Can he get over? He does. Now that's where the strength comes in. Just how small some of these holds are. Matches right. Oh, he's oh, he did well as a heroic save, but looks like the clock is up. 5:19. Now, from Spain, we have Javier Paredes Ramos. Makes a fast start. Well through the moves here in this opening vertical section. The sense of the tension required to keep yourself in that position. Requiring quite a lot of balance and strength. Reaches with the right. Tries to get the hold a little bit higher. Now for the overhang, big reach to get onto this first little structure. So he's cleared the secondary tower. Now it's this roof up to the main tower. Let's see how far he can get. The high point is currently held by his teammates, just hanging on for dear life there. Can he recover? He can. That's where the strength comes in. High point currently held by his teammate, Jorge Vega Rodriguez, 5:19. Javier Paredes Ramos is not far behind. Indeed, he now inches into the lead. Or Husky Hanky. He's just fighting to get his feet into the structure, kick them in. It's now really quite strenuous on the arms. He can't do it. He's off, he's cross. A little bit disappointed there. You can see him curse. Slaps his thigh in disappointment. So we're now looking at Alexander Zaganov, last of the under-19 male athletes. He's managed to get up to the overhanging section. And the score to beat is that set by the Spanish athlete, Alexander Zaganov. 17 years old. He's the only climber to top in qualifiers. Dangerous place to be. Can he hold himself there? Oh no, he's not going to be able to do it. He pulls himself up. Can he do it? Gets his feet in. That is an heroic recovery there from Alexander Zaganov. Where all those dead hangs come in handy. So impressive. Hanging off one arm, manages to recover, get back on the other arm and pull himself up back onto the route. And now really neck and neck if he can get that 7th quick draw. He moves into the lead. Can he do it? He moves into the lead. Still got 3.5 minutes remaining. The question is, can he go all the way? No one topped in the women. No one has yet topped in the men. So it's just a question here of moving efficiently through this sequencing, the fig 4s, fig 9s. Oh, didn't get that placement first time. Nope, not the second. Can he save himself a second time? Oh, and he does. Zaganov fighting. Fighting, he's determined to continue his climb to the very end. Big shouts from below. You can see the strength waning from him. He needs off. Great performance there. So, with the male results, that leaves Alexander Zaganov first place, Javier Paredes Ramos in second, and Jorge Vega Rodriguez in third place. Over on the female side, we have Daria Glotova from Russia in first place. Tilda Kuikenvirta takes the second from Finland, and Russia's Olga Vulegzanina taking third place. Caitlin Russell-Connor from the UK, from Scotland. Can she recover from that? She touched the ground. She's recovered. The spotter now spotting her. Don't know whether that will be allowed. Matches with the right, reaches with the left. It's about getting up onto that ice. Over this slightly rising traverse leftwards. Just fishes around to find a little magic place for her pick. So far looking very confident. And she get the next draw. Oh, it's right at the limit of her reach. Oh no, she can't get it. Costly in energy, that is. Very frustrating. It's always a dilemma to know when is best to clip. Quick draw. The sooner you can do it, the quicker you are on getting up the points, but the more efficient time to do it is when you're just a little bit higher up in the move. There we go. There we go, she's back on it. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Matches with the left. Second time she's failed to make the quick draw. Oh, and she's off. Unlucky. But it looked like she was getting close to the limit. So we're now looking at Anna Pavlyuk from Russia. This is the under-21s women. Now, only 4 athletes competing in the under-21s in the female class. And Anna is the first. She has 5.5 minutes. Let's see what she makes of this low-hanging roof section. Also, we have the news of upcoming 4 stops in Russia. Pavlyuk. Anna is only just 19. Certainly, it's so important for athletes to kick those front points in. And the best place is front in. She's gone for a little, she's got the hold and gingerly steps over. It's important not to be rushed, but at the same time, athletes really can't afford to spend too much time. And she's off. Time ran out. Now we're looking at the last of the female athletes in the under-21 category, and this is Irina Dubotseva, who's made it away across that first little traverse. So current ranking in the female is Anna Pavlyuk, the score of 7-18, and then Caitlin Russell-Connor, who seems to have escaped any kind of censure for that traverse. It seems as though she didn't contravene any infringement there. So her score is 4.03. Light starting to fade here in Ulu. But the fire still burns within Irina Dubotseva. Second in Sasfay. 4th Kirov last year. So I just heard from the judges that Caitlin Russell-Connor was indeed marked down for that traverse touching the ground with her feet, which is why the score may be a little bit strange, 4.03. But here we are with Irina Dubotseva, and she's off. Now, back to the men. This looks like Jonathan Brown. Get those arms moving, get the blood flowing. Now, he is the European Tour champion from 2020. Currently with 145 points. Just supposing he got the maximum amount of points today, which would be 100 if he were to win. That would still leave him outside the top 3 of the European Cup standings. Good bridge technique there. Another athlete is able to get those legs on both sides of the structure. Definitely saves a lot of strength on the arms. A master of roof climbing techniques, and he's got the strength as well. As you can see there, moving effortlessly into the figure of 4. Now onto this second section of the overhang. Gets left over left, figure 9. Frees up the right to get the next draw. So far, so good for Jonathan Brown. Certainly has it in him to pull out the bag. Some great performances. 50 seconds remaining. He's in the lead now But he needs to set the bar very, very high. He's off the roof. Good work, Jonathan Brown. 20 seconds remaining. Can't hang around now. Good moves with the feet. But the clock must be timing out any second. There we go. So we're staying with the under-21 men, and the next up is the Swiss athlete, Benjamin Bossard, opening part of the climb. Always a dangerous time when nerves are running high, a little bit anxious for athletes. Just haven't quite found their rhythm, their groove. It's so important that they just able to relax and get into it. A little bit higher on the roof. Oh. Nearly. Good recovery there. First quick draw. Pulls it through. He is on the scoreboard. Currently lying 16th in the European Cup standings. So a really strong performance. Also helped with his European rank. Now it's about trusting that left tool. Gets the quick draw. Matches with the right. Just helped him to maintain his balance. Really strenuous moves here. Oof. He's done well to get through that. And he's got onto the structure and off the roof. Good job there from Benjamin Bossard with just over a minute remaining. Quick draw number 13, he moves into first place. I think we've got about 40 seconds. So Bossard is now in the lead. Really strong, superlative performance from the Swiss athlete. Moves up with the feet. Are we going to see a top? Could this be the first top that we've seen this afternoon? Still. And he's off. The clock finally ran out for Benjamin Bossard in the under-21 category, and that they are Igor Zinoviev, who we're looking at now, roping up. Just disappears slightly around this corner, out of sight for us. Reappears the other side. Ooh, goes for hanging off one arm. A little bit of a one-arm pull-up there. Very cheeky. It's all about personal preference, what your risk threshold is. So halfway across the roof. Jonathan Brown currently lying in second place. Interesting reaches with the left hand. Just gets him a little bit higher now to get that tool in that higher hold on the volume. He's moving very quickly through the moves. Now the 14th quick draw is now lying in second place. Zinoviev has it in him to top. It'll come down to the final seconds. Can he do it? His Russian teammates think he can. 50 seconds. Now his moves above the high point. Set by Benjamin Bossard. Oh, and he's off. That right wasn't good. He didn't have the pick in the right place. It moved a little bit first, and then he went back and trusted it. It is Igor Zinoviev wins the men's. Benjamin Bossard and comes second, and Jonathan Brown is third, meaning it's a Russia and Switzerland take up the podium positions for the under-21. Great performance there from all the athletes, however. This looks like any. But as we said many times before, anything can and often does happen in this game. Above all, any will be looking to put in a strong performance here on home soil. Last year she was second in Oulu when it was a European tour stop. Into quick draw number 7, 3.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, Eni has been around for a few years, competing since 2016. He's having one of her best seasons. First in Brno, second in Utrecht and Zelina. Currently top of the European rankings, a place she has never been before. This is where experience comes into play. Well, she didn't quite get the placement first time there. Being able to keep a level head now. This is where things get a little bit interesting. Just that very delicate rising leftwards traverse. You've got this sort of Gaston maneuver, and then body tension and this volume, that red hold underneath the volume, is where a lot of athletes have come unstuck and found and popped. Now, third place will give her 65 points, which would absolutely guarantee her overall European Cup. Still 50 seconds. She won't be satisfied with that. She wants to do as best performance as possible. 40 seconds remaining. She needs to get beyond the 14th quick draw. She's only got 15 seconds to do so if she's to get any higher in the rankings. 10 seconds. Can she do it? Seconds to spare now. Can she get that 14th draw? This is where getting the draw early is so important. The clock is running out and she's off. Great performance though from Eni Bertling. And next up in the women, it's Ekaterina Vlasova. Nice climbing here from Vlasova. Now she's coming to this awkward hold. Just has a good feel with the hand, just to check where to place the tool. And she seems positively relaxed by this hold, where other climbers have really struggled. Let's see how she does. Now she's holding a tool with the right hand. Reaches with the left. Nicely done. So next in her sights is the high point reached by Eni Bertling, 13:34. Also interesting that the high point is still held by Daria Glotova, who got that during the youth discipline. So none of these seniors have yet improved on Daria Glotova's route that she got during the under-21s. Moving into third place. Now moving above Kosek and Glotova. She has pushed ahead of Glotova's high point. 10 seconds remaining. Can she get that 16th draw? She can. Whether it counts, we'll have to wait to see what the judges say, whether she got that 16th draw within time or whether she clipped it after the clock had stopped. Now, Maria Tolokonina. This is what it boils down to. Are the females going to see their first top? No one has topped this route yet. She is the last of the female athletes. 6-time champion. 2009, 2013, 14, 16, 2019 and 2020. Really great climbing here, absolute masterclass. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Two minutes remaining for Maria Tolokonina. Just taking her time, being... Oh, she's off! She's off and is furious about that because a top was absolutely within her possibility. So we're now back with the men. Vadim Malchikov. So far, so good. Malchikov just got his pick slightly left behind. And a couple of times in the speed this morning, when an athlete left their tool in the ice and tried to continue climbing, and then rather like a cartoon character just found themselves spinning in air before gravity took hold. The final moves of this roof before he rejoins the second structure, the original tower. He knows the clock is ticking. This is where Virgil Devan got to. Now, has he got the time to top? Big shouts from below. Big leap, goes with the side hang. He's got to get that 19th draw, match both tools. He does it. Big round of applause there for Vadim Malchikov. This is Georgi Duplitsky, 35 years old. A minute down, and he gets to the start now of where things start to get a little bit interesting. Good bridge across. Nice wide ability with the legs there, good flexibility. Second one, which was made from recycled parts of a railway. Georgi Duplinsky clears the roof. Quite off it yet. Definitely a strong climber. We saw him top both routes in qualification. Still a minute and 20 seconds remaining on the clock. How high can he get? Can he also go all the way? Doesn't quite have the time. Cutting it fine. We'll need to move super fast now across these moves and make no mistakes. Oh, big leap. Does it, gets into big four. Can he get that 19th quick draw? Match both tools. He's got to get both tools in that hold. He does. He also tops with 7 seconds remaining on the clock. So this looks like Nikolai Kuzovlev. Also, he won Kirov last year, which which perhaps if we're being, well, not unkind, but it's fair to say that wasn't a true World Tour stop last year with the curtailed season. Strong and capable athlete, both speed and lead. The other athletes, when they got to this point, were more like 3.5 minutes remaining. Kozlovlev, just over 4 minutes. So he's got about 30 seconds on some of the other climbers that we've seen come through here. But he tends to just go for it, this athlete. 3 minutes remaining for Nikolai Kozlovlev. Now, there are 3 athletes who got to this point. His teammates Alexei Dengin, Alexander Karandashev and Ivan Lashchenko. He's looking pretty close. Nikolai Kozlovlev putting in a really strong performance here. Got quick draw number 16. That puts him into the lead. Well, anything can yet still go wrong. Oh, he's not sure. Just being so careful. Looks like he could be the man to do it. 39-year-old from Russia. He's got a minute to spare. Just a few more moves and another 2 quick draws. Can he get that 19th quick draw? Oh, a little bit of a dyno. And he's done it. He moves into before he's got to match both tours. He's got to get that 19th quick draw and match both tours. He's done it. He tops with 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Fantastic performance there from Nikolai Kozlovlev. The men's finals in the European Championships, and the results of that are as it's Nikolai Kozlovlev takes the gold, Georgy Duplinsky takes the silver, and it's Vadim Marchukov takes the third to complete an all-Russian lineup on the podium in the men's finals. Over on the women's finals, Maria Tolokonina takes first place. Ekaterina Vlasova is second, and Daria Glotova takes a third. I think we're going to hear the Russian national anthem rather a lot at the prize giving this evening, and it's all thoroughly deserved. So what a fantastic day it's been. We shall be back again next month when we're in Russia for the World Tour stops of Tyumen and Kirov. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.